Hello, all. I know y'all know that Rachel went into surgery Wednesday morning. We got there at 6 o'clock. They rolled her back for surgery at 7:30. I sat out in the parking lot all day waiting on her to finish, and I got a phone call about 5:45 that I could come in to the recovery room. On my way in, I stopped and spoke with the doctor for a few minutes. He assured me the surgery went great, so he was heading home. Well, as he left, I could hear Rachel talking in the background, asking for me. So I went to the room. Well, on my way to the room, I noticed there was nobody else in the facility. It was locked down, it was closed. There was a cleaning crew of, I think, 2 people sweeping the hallway. And when I stepped in the room, there was one nurse in there with Rachel. And then there was another nurse that had stepped in, but she was going back and forth in and out of the door. So anyway, Rachel could hear me talk, so she heard my voice. I stepped around to the side of the bed and touched her arm, and she knew it was me touching her. Well, next thing you know, the one girl that was outside the room walked in and asked her, said, how's your pain? Rachel kind of mumbled. Well, the girl said, oh, I was just checking because a few minutes ago I gave you your pain med, which was .5 Dilaudid and 150 fentanyl. Well, me and the other nurse is talking because Rachel had told them when she met me at what age, so just we're bullshitting. Well, as we're doing that, next thing you know, I look down and her face is off color, white. I assumed it was from the surgery, lack of blood. But anyway, I said, Rachel, and she didn't answer. Well, the one nurse in the room said, Rachel, no answer. I got down in her ear and hollered Rachel a couple times, no answer. Next thing you know, the nurse starts with the knuckles to the sternum. But it was kind of weird to me because it didn't seem like much sense of urgency with her lips being blue. Then she reached and grabbed the bag. Well, she put the bag on her and pumped it once or twice. The bag wasn't sealed around her face. And then she walked away and grabbed some Narcan, came back, hit her with Narcan, put the mask back on her face again, and this time opened her mouth and pumped 2 or 3 times, and then walked away again as her head rolled over. So the next time she come back, I jumped around there and held Rachel's head up so that she could get it sealed and pumped once or twice. As I'm telling her, I don't know what to do here. This is your all's, trade. I'm just a dumb construction worker. But I could tell something was wrong, but there was no sense of urgency. The other girl she had hollered at that was in the hallway, she had told her to call Dr. Tork and get him back here. Well, as Dr. Tork was on his way back, there was no response from the Narcan. When Tork came in, or when the plastic surgeon came in, he assessed the situation and made sure told him to call 911. And the nurse hit Rachel with another dose of Narcan with it not doing anything. So, ambulance rushed, picked us up at the surgery center, brought us to Bethesda North, and and this is what we're looking at. She was without oxygen for over 6 minutes, supposedly. I don't know how that happens when You've got a crew that was supposed to be taking care of her. Was told last night that she's brain dead. I've got a couple days to make a decision. To me, it looks like incompetence. If the doctor would have been there, this wouldn't have happened, or if we'd have been at a hospital, it wouldn't have happened. She was administered too much medicine, 0.5, 0.5 Dilaudid on top of 150 fentanyl is way too much for somebody that is so minute amount, that is so sensitive to drugs. Somebody dropped the ball here. But I will tell you one thing, where they brought us, these people are absolutely freaking amazing. They have been amazing with my wife, but it still doesn't change the fact that somebody dropped the ball and killed my wife. By the way, I'm still out all the money for the surgery.